Right. And that's really the thing about like jail. I mean, jail is to punish you, but it's also to like rehabilitate you. Like the amount of time is supposed to not just be a punishment, but really they try to relate it to the amount of like what can you learn. I mean, I would tend to agree with you. I mean, I'm shocked that it's 6.5 years, to be honest with you. I would have thought it would have been quite a bit more.
Yeah, I would have thought that it should have been a lot more, especially to the extent that she had done it and for the number of years. It should have been at least double the number of years that she scammed people for.
Yeah. Penny, can you tell people how your life is now? You told David and myself, and you told all of us about refinancing your farm. You and your husband ended up selling the farm. We'd love to know, how things are now and how much money so far you've been able to retrieve.
I said earlier about $13,000 is what I was able to get back out of my 40 plus that I spent. And here in March of 21, I actually received another $1,300 from the FTC on one of the settlements that they had was fought on. So I don't know how they found me because we moved from Southwest Kansas to Kansas City, Kansas, which is totally opposite corners of the state of Kansas. So I didn't know even how they found me. But we're doing okay. Selling the farm kind of helped relieve. We have no debt other than our house. So we're doing okay.
Do you carry it with you today? I mean, I guess it would be different if it wasn't someone who was in the public eye, right? Like it would, I mean, it doesn't sound like that helps, but like, I mean, do you ever get over something like this? Are you guys, I mean, is it part of your daily thought process, weekly thought process, or not
I don't trust
necessarily?
anybody. I don't trust anybody. They took that away. It takes a lot for me to let somebody in.
And that's because of this and Jen Shah and this scam. Like you don't trust people.
I don't trust people at all. Because I think that if they come and want to help with something, in the back of my mind, what are you wanting in return?
I know.
So
Doesn't it make you second guess every damn person that calls you? Every damn, I mean, it does. It really makes you think. I'm the same. I mean, on a much smaller, what you and your husband and family have been through is not even comparable. I mean, but even like just the minor scam that I had, it's just, you're always like, like, what do you want? What's going on? Who's emailing me? It just, yeah. I can't believe people would do that.
well, to be real honest, when ABC started contacting me, I thought it was a scam. So I ignored them for weeks. And then finally I thought, curiosity's killing the cat, because they just were persistent. And so I just texted them back, just a little bit. And so pretty soon then I got a phone call and she told me who she was. And the minute I got off the phone, I started Googling her to find out if she was who she said she was. So yeah, it wasn't pretty for a while there when they were contacting me, because I didn't know whether they were who they said they was or not. So
Well, that's understandable. I mean, it's not every day that ABC News calls. You're just probably like, this isn't ABC, and what do they want from me?
yeah, what do they want from me? And then when they told me what they wanted, I'm going, oh man, I don't know if I want my story out so everybody can say, sure, she's stupid.
Oh no, I think people, and Penny, have you heard from any of the other victims? Anybody reached out to you just even privately and said, "Hey, me too. I've been scammed, and I can't believe it."
No, I did come across a video that a gal in Wichita who had been scammed by them. She lost a little bit, about the same amount that I did. But they did her just a little bit different. But that's the only other person that I know of. ABC had told me that there was an older gentleman, I think in New York, and they took him for over $70,000, and he was too embarrassed. He wouldn't be interviewed.
I mean, yeah.
Go ahead, David. Nope,
I
nope.
was gonna say, like, is her getting sentenced, is that any type of closure for you, or not necessarily? You want the restitution, and I mean, that will be closed, or do you have closure? Or will you never have closure?
I don't know. I don't know that I ever have complete closure, because it's always going to be in the back of my mind. You know, people are cruel. There's ulterior motives on a lot of these people, and you got to figure out if they're true blue or if they've got ulterior motives. And I always thought that I was a good judge of character. And so that makes me question, my whole question everything. And I think, it leaves such a deep impact that I don't think you'll ever get over it. Even if there is restitution, which I would venture to say that that's not going to happen. But I guess you can always hope. I'll be ecstatic if I get anything off of it.
Right. And not trusting people as a byproduct of Jen Shah and this. Yeah, that's something you probably don't get over.
Nope.
Penny, you're very humble and I know you and your husband are doing okay. But I know a lot of people listening to us, David's fans and mine, will probably reach out to us and say, hey, can we help Penny? You do have an Etsy store, right? I mean, you sell your quilts now there. I mean, we want you to blow up we want you to promote anywhere people can buy and support you.
Yes, I do have an Etsy store. It's you should be able to find it if you look for Penny Pucket, and Pucket is spelled with 1 T. And it's baby blankets. Actually, they're car seat blankets. That you can, it's even got the legs that you can put the baby's legs in, and you can strap them into their car seat, strollers, whatever.
So cute. I want to go look. I have a 22-month-old.
You need one, Sarah.
I know.
I even have toddler sized ones. So I've got 3 different sizes. And I even have it set up to where if they want a special order, that they can, if they want